I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, do it better than anybody.
Cheeky Slim Shady. Welcome to this week's edition of Don't Mess with the Dragon's Ears, special Halloween edition. I'm Jacob Byron, dressed as one of the most fierce and most dangerous and scariest rappers in the game. This week we're going to break down a few albums. My first album, I forgot to do it when it first came out, sorry for the delay, Bangers by Miley Cyrus. It's a decent pop album, but when it comes down to it, it's just not there. The entire album is primarily produced by Mike, Will Made It, and Pharrell, giving it a very strong hip-hop appeal. But the mix of Miley's voice along with some hip-hop beats just doesn't bode well for the young pop star. There's a lot of potential here on this album. There's a few pop ballads that could reach amazing heights and probably already have, like when it comes down to Wrecking Ball. That's an amazing song. Her vocals are phenomenal. She really lets her voice resonate on the track. But there's not enough of that on this album. There's way too much hip-hop appeal. As much as I love hip-hop, it's not Miley's forte. Stop trying to do it. You're a great singer, phenomenal singer even. Let your voice go. Really sing out on your next few tracks and on your next album. When it comes to this pop album, I give it 2 out of 5 for a pop album. Really doesn't measure up to Ariana Grande's amazing debut. And Miley, you're starting to drop down when it comes to pop records. The next album I want to break down this week is DJ Khaled's album, Suffering From Success. The only thing suffering from success here, Khaled, is your music. Unfortunately, this album is just not as good as the other ones. If you remember DJ Khaled, he gave us All We Do Is Win, I'm On One, We Taking Over. The albums from We the Best to We the Best Forever to Kiss the Ring, We Global, all those albums were great. Even Victory was pretty good. But this album it boils down to what sounds like almost like an Ace Hood album, but with a lot of features. I love Ace Hood. I grew up listening to him. He's a great artist. But you need to widen your range a little bit. There's not a lot of features from the big names. No Kanye, no Jay-Z, no Nas. You had Nas on your last record. What happened here? There's a few good tracks, I should say. Surrender with John Legend. Anytime John Legend's on a track, it's going to be amazing. He can sing phenomenally. It's just a great track. J. Cole is on a track, Hell's Kitchen, another good one. There's a few hidden gems here, but really for a hip-hop album, in a year of great hip-hop albums and great hip-hop albums to come, Khaled, your album falls short, and I apologize for that. I'm going to have to give it at least a 1 out of 5 for a hip-hop album. It just wasn't that good. One thing I want to talk about this week is a little album preview, giving my attire, giving credit to the man Slim Shady himself, Marshall Mathers. His newest album, the Marshall Mathers LP2, is going to be dropping soon. If you caught the few singles, Berserk, Survival, Rap God, Monster, hit and miss on those singles in my opinion. Berserk was an amazing single, great sample for that one. Survival fell a little short. Rap God really pays homage to his rapping ability lyrically. The hook is kind of soft, but we forgive that for the verses being strong. And Monster is your traditional pop hit on a rap album. Should hit the radio soon and be an amazing mark for Eminem. Another single that I'm interested in hearing, and I've actually heard because it leaked, was his single with Kendrick Lamar. An amazing sampling, 2 rappers, almost Kendrick obviously in his prime, Eminem falling a little bit out of his prime, but it's a great single, so I'd imagine when the album drops, if you don't want to buy the album, at least cop a few of the singles. The album should be a little bit of a miss from Marshall Mathers. Last we knew he did Recovery and Bad Meets Evil, 2 albums that were actually pretty good. Actually, Recovery won a Grammy and all that, but this album should be a miss from him. We know he's hit and miss. Relapse was kind of off. Encore was a little off. I didn't really care for it that much. This one hopefully will be a good one for Eminem, but I'm projecting a miss here. But if you're an Eminem fan like I am, you'll probably buy it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. The last thing I want to talk about today is Chris Brown. We talk about music on this show and I review albums and everything, but when it comes down to it, if it wasn't for the artist, we wouldn't be here. Chris Brown, honestly, what are you doing? Please stop getting in trouble. You're one of my favorite artists. You're on hooks in most of my favorite songs. I even buy most of your albums, and you got a new album dropping soon. X, and I looked really forward to it based on the singles Fine China, Don't Think They Know with Aaliyah. You found some Aaliyah samples and used it. Love More with Nicki Minaj. Some great singles have come out by you. And what are you doing? You're going out and you're hitting people? Please, seriously, just stop. I'm dedicating a little bit of time on my show to asking you as a fan and as somebody who loves music and even your music, please stop hitting people, please stop getting in trouble, and just keep making music and being a reputable individual. Thank you for paying attention to me a little bit. This is this week's rendition of Don't Mess with the Dragon's Ears. I'm Jake Byron. Peace.
I'm living in a 21st century.